So I don't know where salads got this reputation of being boring, but I think they're super fun and creative. Hey guys, I'm Myra from Low Carb Love, and today we're making 3 salads, an Asian-inspired salad, Mediterranean, and a Southwest chicken salad that has helped me throughout my weight loss journey and also maintain my weight for the last 15 years. So for me, salads are super important. I probably eat a salad about once a day, sometimes even twice, but I always try to focus on protein. Like, you will always see that my food has protein. Like, I just try to focus on nutrients. Like, when I look at my food, I'm like, okay, what nutritional value is this bringing to my life, in this meal? So I love healthy fats. I love protein. That is what's gonna keep you satiated throughout the day. Definitely some of my tips. If you guys don't know, I've lost over 135 pounds. I've been maintaining my weight for over 15 years. And honestly, the maintenance journey is probably just as hard, if not harder, than your weight loss journey. Because like with the weight loss journey, you have a goal, you hit it, and you're like, boom, that's done. But then the maintenance is what you carry on for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? I feel like with salads, some people think that they're boring or they're just not gonna be filling because it's just lettuce. But guys, that's where you have to get creative. You add your protein, salmon, steak, chicken, shrimp, all your dressings. Like, usually the dressings are made with like a healthy oil, right? Like avocado oil, olive oil, avocados, like all of that is gonna add the healthy fats. So these are just things that have helped me. I hope that they can help you as well if you're on your weight loss journey. And if not, at least you're gonna get some delicious salads with homemade dressings that are so much healthier than when you're gonna get in store. So we're gonna get started with our Mediterranean salmon salad. I love using salmon because it is a fatty fish. It's gonna keep you full so much longer. And then with everything else that we're gonna use in our salad that I'm about to show you once we're done with this, all together, it's just like a very satiating salad. So we are using salmon. I like keeping the skin on. Of course, that's just personal preference, but I like it to get nice and crispy. So we're gonna keep it very plain Jane. Just use a little lemon, salt, and pepper because the star of the show here is definitely the dressing. Salt and pepper. So I love a crispy salmon skin, so I do like to season it as well. So it has all that flavor. So now it's seasoned. Let's go ahead and move over to the stove. We're gonna cook it. I love to do kind of like a medium rare on salmon as well, because then it's just like buttery and flaky. But of course, you're gonna cook this to your liking. So we're gonna start off by adding a little avocado oil. This is just gonna help get that nice crispy skin. Skin side down. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and flip our salmon. It's been cooking for about 4 minutes. Nice and crispy. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and place our salmon skin side down. We're gonna let this cool and let's get started on our dressing. Of course, this is a homemade clean dressing, which makes it all that much better. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm making it in a mason jar. You can make it in whatever you have, even a bowl is gonna work. We're gonna start off with our avocado oil. Now you can use olive oil. I would probably stick to like olive or avocado just because they're just, mild in taste. We have red wine vinegar, some Italian seasoning, a little bit of some Dijon mustard, our lemon juice, and we're gonna add in some minced garlic. So we have everything in. I just gave it a really rough mix, but we are going to do a little salt and pepper. Beautiful. So now we're gonna go ahead and give this a good shake. Now we're gonna go ahead and assemble our salad. So I love romaine lettuce just because it is super crunchy. I feel like it's just nice and crisp and fresh. Okay, but you are going to use, I would recommend romaine, but you can use mixed greens or, just your favorite greens. So now we're just gonna go ahead and sprinkle in our toppings. So I have our tomato. So you can dice your cucumber. I like it sliced. I just like bigger pieces. So this is just personal preference, but diced would work. Then we have our black olives. And then of course you can't skip out on the feta. So we're just going to go ahead and add the feta cheese. You can just add as little or as much of the cheese that you want, or any of these toppings for that matter. So that looks good to me. Okay, and now you can either add your protein at this point. I'm gonna add the dressing first and then top it off with my salmon. And to finish it off, we are going to top it with our small baby piece of salmon. I'm kidding. I know it looks huge, but you can make like 2 salads out of this, 2, maybe even 3. I'm just placing it on here so it can look just perfect. All right, guys, so our Mediterranean salmon salad is all done. We're actually just gonna set it aside. I cannot wait to dig into that, but we're gonna quickly move on to our Southwest chicken salad. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make it low carb, super flavorful. And at the end of the day, that's what you want. You just want the flavors. You don't wanna feel restricted. If you're on a weight loss journey, this is what is gonna help you make this lifestyle sustainable and really just keep you on track with your journey. Now, for our seasonings, we are using a clean taco seasoning, so it doesn't have any bad ingredients. We're just gonna go ahead and pour that right over our chicken. We're gonna save half for the other side. And of course, you'll use a little salt and pepper. Okay, just make sure your chicken is nice and coated. Okay, and we're just gonna cook our chicken breast for about, I would say about 4 minutes on each side, just until you get a nice golden brown crust on it. Okay. Get nice golden brown color. This smells absolutely delicious. I love taco seasoning, so this is right up my alley. Okay, so our chicken is all done. We're gonna set it aside. We're gonna whip up our dressing. So we have our little blender here. I'm just gonna toss everything in so you guys can see how easy this is to make. We have our avocado oil. Again, you can use olive oil if that's what you have on hand. This is what I have on hand, so that's what I'm using. We have fresh squeezed lemon juice. Okay. We have some minced garlic. So you can definitely use garlic powder, but I would highly recommend that you use fresh garlic for this, okay? And we have jalapeno. Now you can use about a half a jalapeno, but I want that spicy life, so we're gonna use a full one. It's nice and chopped already. And then we have some cilantro. Wow, this is a meaty avocado. Sometimes, you know, you get the short end of the stick and it's like a huge pit, no meat. This one's bomb. So we're gonna go ahead and add in a full avocado. This is definitely a large avocado. So if you have like really tiny ones, and just get 2 small ones, but this one here is really big. And we need our salt, a little pepper, and we're gonna go ahead and blend. Let's check this. Okay, so mine is a little thick. If you like yours like super, super thick, then of course you're gonna leave it as is. I am gonna add a little bit of water just to thin it out a bit, and you would do the same to yours. It's not gonna change, trust me, it has so much flavor in there. A little water is not gonna do anything for it. You just want the consistency that you feel comfortable with for a dressing. Okay, so it is still nice and thick. Okay, I could even add a little bit more water if I wanted to. You know what it is that the avocado was so huge. And usually you're not gonna get avocados that big, but nice and thick. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour our dressing into a mason jar, because this is how I'm gonna store it. And I'm gonna use it for this salad and then just for other salads throughout the week. And I love big salad bowls. I feel like it just, I don't know, like when I have a really big salad, it just like makes me feel happy. So if you guys, I know you guys ask a lot of questions about the salad bowls. I'll leave them linked in the description below for you. So we're starting off with our romaine lettuce. Again, romaine, it's crunchy, crispy, love it. I have all of our ingredients already set out. So we're gonna start with our red bell peppers. Now you can do slices. I just ended up dicing everything. So we have our red bell pepper, some red onion. Now you're gonna add as little or as much as you want. Our cucumbers. Okay, and we're adding in our cherry tomatoes, our Mexican blend cheese, and our low carb tortilla chips. So we have so many textures going on here. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna just be a little bit of everything. And then you're gonna add the creaminess of the dressing. Woo, guys. Okay, and I already sliced my chicken. Look at that. Woo, looks beautiful. Now, of course, I already have our dressing. I'm gonna wait for us to pour it when I'm gonna do the taste test. So let's go ahead and move on to our Chinese chicken salad. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to put this together. One of my favorites, I'm telling you. So before we season our chicken, I'm just gonna go ahead and add a little avocado oil so this can start heating up. That's gonna give it a nice sear. And now we have our chicken breast here. I have a little mixture of ginger and garlic powder. And I'm actually just gonna go ahead and season it. Obviously a little salt and pepper as well. I'm doing half and half so that we can do both sides. Then we're going to get this cooked. If you're using unsalted seasonings, just make sure that you do salt your food because obviously that's where the flavor lies. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and flip over. Yes, that's what you're looking for, that nice golden brown color. Look at that. Guys, all you need to make sure is that your chicken does reach 165 degrees for it to be fully cooked. Okay, so we're just gonna pour everything right into our bowl. I'm using coconut aminos. You can use soy sauce, tamari, like whatever you typically use instead of soy sauce. But we're going with coconut aminos. We have some rice wine vinegar, a little avocado oil, but you can use your oil of choice. We have our sesame seed oil. So then we have our minced garlic, and we're adding a little sweetener to balance out the acidity. And finally, some ginger. So we're using some ginger powder. And we're gonna go ahead and whisk. All right, so our last salad, we are going to start with romaine lettuce. This salad actually has a combination of romaine and cabbage. You just want to make sure that it's finely shredded, just like this. You can probably buy it already pre-made, but we did it by hand. Okay, and now we have our purple cabbage, our grated carrots. This is also just, I kind of wanted to mimic like noodles because I just felt like the textures would, the textures and sizes of everything different would just make it look prettier. Now we're adding our Persian cucumbers. I'm just gonna spread these all around. I love Persian cucumbers versus like just regular cucumbers because I feel like they're crunchier, sweeter. I just really like the texture and flavor. Top it with a little cilantro. So we're keeping it pretty simple, just to keep it more on the low carb side, but you can add mandarin, some wonton strips, all of that will just add to the flavor and texture. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our chicken. So as you can see, we got a really nice crisp on that. Now for an extra little crunch, you're just gonna wanna add some almonds. These are just chopped up almonds. We're just gonna go ahead and toss this right over everything. This is the star of the show here, guys. You're gonna wanna like drink this right here. Okay, and we're gonna finish it off with some white sesame seeds. And here is our Chinese chicken salad. Let me show you the others so that you can take a look and admire them because they're absolutely gorgeous. Okay, our salads are all done, so we're gonna go ahead and pour over our avocado lime dressing. Ooh, look at that. Super creamy, super delicious. Wow. I'm not waiting. We are digging right in. I've been waiting to give this one a try. This is one of my favorite dressings. If you guys, I'm telling you right now, if you love avocado, if you like cilantro jalapeno, this dressing is for you. Look at this. Huge batch so that I can use it throughout the week. Because it's great for like other salads, for dipping. You can even dip like veggies, you know what I mean? And you know it's healthy. I want a little bit of everything because I need a perfect bite for this one. We're even gonna throw in a little tortilla for that crunch. Okay, cheers guys. Oh my gosh. The dressings are so important and so crucial when it comes to salads. So much flavor. Nice and creamy, nice and thick. I feel like the dressing is definitely like the star of the show here. Because at the end of the day, we have like our protein, we have all our veggies. When you throw that dressing over everything, it just kind of brings it all together. This one is amazing. I can't wait for you guys to try it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave all the dressings and recipe in the description below. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to share these recipes with your friends and family that are living a low carb lifestyle or that you just know would like healthier alternatives to store-bought dressings. Guys, thanks so much for being here. I love you and I will see you on my next video. Mwah.